Hi, my name is Rui Sanchez and I'll be explaining the dangers of vaping. So, for starters, vape pens, e-cigarettes, and Juuls are all safe alternatives to smoking, but as many of you may already be aware, this is not true in all cases. In 2014, it was found that cigarette smoking is the #1 cause of preventable death in the United States, meaning that taking the alternative route may not exactly be the safest. So, similar to cigarettes, Juuls, e-cigarettes, and other similar products contain nicotine, which can lower one's brain development, causing problems in mood, learning, and impulse control, and can also increase depression and anxiety. Now, as you can see, anxiety comes with a bunch of different issues, such as sadness, tiredness, thoughts of suicide and death, agitation, feeling nervousness, trembling, and many other issues as well. Now, these products don't only mess with your brain, they also mess with you in a physical way. So, for example, it has been found that more than 2,000 vape pen explosions and injuries in the United States from 2015 to 2017 have occurred. Now, this example here is of 24-year-old William Brown. He was running some errands for his grandmother, and when he returned from those errands, he sat in his car and began vaping. And during that process, the vape exploded in his face. And as he tried to gain consciousness and calm himself down, he walked out of the car and passed out on the floor, waking up in the hospital and with a piece of metal lodged inside of his neck, inside of his throat. And uh, the doctors told him that they would take it out, but after 2 days before the process was even started, he passed away due to a stroke because of the carotid artery in his neck that was severed due to that piece of metal that was lodged into his neck. So, as you see here, this is a picture of the inside of the vehicle whenever after the explosion had occurred. If as you see, it is extremely burned, so you can just imagine how horrible the injuries were to Brown after the explosion occurred. So these issues are not only towards adults and young adolescents, but it also comes to the young children. So all these cool new designs and new flavors, they seem to target the younger buyers who are much more vulnerable to the urges of this stuff rather than adults are. Even the CEO of Juul admitted to not knowing like the long-term effects of his product, and that just increases the unsafeness of this product in the first place. Now, if in order to put an end to this, we must talk to our family and friends about the, the vape and Juuls, especially if they do it themselves, because they are no better than cigarettes are, and it is far, far worse than cigarettes are. Have these conversations with members of your friends and your families and explain to them why you're afraid for their health and their well-being. Whether they choose to listen to you or not, just take the chance. You never know. You may end up saving their life. Now, with over 7.1 million deaths related to smoking annually, the question now is, what would happen if this trend continues? Well, if smoking were to continue, there could be 1 billion tobacco deaths worldwide in the 21st century alone. Since the 1980s, smoking has been responsible for the premature deaths of approximately 3 million women. Not only are these tobacco products harmful, they are extremely deadly as well. Although we may not have the power to abolish products like these completely, we can make a difference. Talk to your loved ones if you have to, and if you're too afraid to take action through face-to-face interactions, go to a website that I go to. It's called thetruth.com. Again, thetruth.com, and find all the different ways that you can take action. So go out there and save some lives, guys.